Hey, 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 hey. Welcome back. We are going, you know where? It's Sunday, 19th of February. And I'm on my way to the allotment. Why? Because even as I do other things, the back of that area is bugging me. So today I'm going to see how much of it I can get done, and if I achieve what I want, then there's something else I want to consider doing as a bonus. I've brought food, so I'm going to have a cup of coffee, eat something, and then get going. Blitz as much as I can. Plan is to make sure that I rest and eat at least after 2 hours of crafting. So we shall see how well we do. It's a lot, it's scary. I even considered getting someone to pay someone to come and do it, but it wouldn't have the same level of satisfaction as getting it done myself. So that is why I'm going to do it myself. And I've just seen someone has some pallets. I wonder if they'd be willing to give them to me. I'm always looking for pallets wherever I go. I can get them from work, but greedy is what you become when you have a garden to sort out. Anyway, let me get in and then I'll show you what I want to do. Okay, I need to email the council because every time I go and try to open that gate at the moment, it doesn't open. I struggle to open it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can actually fit here. This is where I've been parking every time I come, because the other side I just can't, because I can't get in, because the padlock is so old. I think it is causing problems. So I'm going to get myself down here. And this person has got some lovely boards, but I'm sure they want to keep them. They're not for fun. Right, okay, let's park up and then we will go and see what it is Stella wants to do. Okay, I'm here now, and behind me and to the left of the shed there is where I'm going to be working. Let's see how much I'll get done. I'm going to step one. I've got a whole list. I'll show you my allotment to-do list. I just keep adding to it as I find things to do. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get in there and trim the hedge. Or maybe I need to start at the front and work my way back. These plants, I think they're like blackberries or something. I think step one is I'm going to move them out of the way so I have space to work. I'm going to move this box out of the way because it is illogical. Then I'll work backwards going into there. And I've even brought my hedge trimmer because the plan is by the end of play today, I want that hedge totally and completely trimmed. I know you're a little bit wonky, and it doesn't matter really. It's about showing you what I want to do. So yeah, so that's the area I want to tackle, and my hope is that by the end of play today I will have it cleared with cardboard down to try and stop anything growing there. And if I manage to clear it, then I'm going to move this artificial turf from here to there. So fingers crossed. Or maybe I won't move it because I want to make sure all the weeds die before I move it there. So I'll put cardboard down and I'll probably put some of that carpet down there. I'm still waiting to find out how I get rid of this carpet because the previous owner had it. But at the worst, I can't always put it in the back there to try and suppress the weeds as much as possible. But because it is, I think it's to a certain level it is permeable, because you want something that's permeable. But then when you think of it, I want that area dead. deader than dead, so nothing can grow. So I think, yeah, nah, I'll just put the carpet down there. But first, coffee. My daughter brought me this yummy calories to counteract the calories I'm just about to burn, and I think it's going to be quite a lot of calories today. The time now is 10:39. I was supposed to come earlier, but I had to make time for family, because that's another thing I have to tick off every day. Have I spent time, quality time with family? If I haven't, then that's not acceptable, because that's an important part of my health and well-being. So let's eat and listen to the birds. We're back. And once again, I'm on my own. These people, they don't come even when the day is lovely like this. I need a bench. My 50th birthday is coming up. If anyone can actually get me a wooden bench, I would be grateful. And then I'll bring it here. I need one for the back garden, but I also need one here, which I can actually... No, I've got chairs here. No, it's okay. Don't worry. I just need a table. A table that won't actually rot if I leave it outside. So probably a plastic table. I'm going to work on this area here. I've just had a cup of coffee to energize, and now I'm just going to get on and get going. Okay, I'm going to go for some small wins by starting off weeding this section, which I put manure on a while ago. I'm going to just get in there and pull out all these mini weeds that are starting to try and grow, because if you have seen my other videos, I sieved all the soil in here. I've got cardboard underneath, so it should be easy to pull out, and then I'll go and tackle my friend at the top. I was right, these are coming out so nice and easy. It's almost like they just sat on top, so it's actually quite easy to pull them out, and I'm going to just drop them in there. And all these bits of grass which is trying to grow, I'm taking off the soil, just dropping them there. I think they came in the manure because obviously when animals eat, you'll have seeds as well, so it's simply pulling them out. As the guy Steve, I think it is his name, says, you shouldn't let weeds see 2 Sundays. And I have a tendency to be lazy, because I like to do what I consider, big projects. I'm a project girl. I like massive big projects that actually get you really they get you really going. So I have a tendency to ignore weeds until they get too much, and then I end up making it into a big project when it doesn't have to be. So as you can see, the garlic is doing really, really well. And these are garlic I got from a farmer's shop, split and put in the ground, because everywhere else garlic was so expensive to buy, and what you wanted was not available. So I just went, picked what looked like really decent garlic, and that's what I got. Just put it there for now. Need a broom and dustpan if I'm going to use that to collect weeds. A lot of grass growing in this, so it's just a matter of just pulling it out. I'm going to probably put some peas in this section here. I should have brought my peas, because I've got some peas that are ready to come out regardless of the weather. I should have brought them, but I didn't. So it is what it is. there. Definitely a 4 by 4 square foot garden bed would be difficult, because reaching each side of the bed is more difficult. I wonder if these will be okay if I don't take them off. I like to simplify how I garden. Let's see, looking a bit better already. It's literally just sitting on top. The roots haven't got far to go, and so they're just sitting on top. So I'm going to do an experiment. I'm just going to pick and drop. Just take off the heads of each plant and drop it on top after you shake off the soil and crush them a little bit, actually, because I'm sure if you crush them a bit, they should die. Yeah, beautiful. We're doing fine. Oh, this is breaking down nicely. Okay. Definitely, I think I'll end up with those palette colors, because a white bed, although it looks nice, makes it more difficult to reach in. Okay, enough procrastination, she says, as she goes to this bed. Actually, I've already pulled these ones out and just let them sitting on top. It's time to go to the main project. I'll set you up and then I'll get going and we'll see how we do. This is why I want to sort out this area. This is a bramble which had embedded itself into wood and was growing. Can you imagine that? So I really need to get behind there. This thing is so solid, the pot, I can't move it. So I'm going to see how I can work around it. But everything needs to be sorted today. Just suddenly thought, let me just show you what I'm working on. I've just started here on this side. This is why I want this whole area sorted. I have to go in there and work all the way down there. I can't find a better place for you to sit as you watch me. That's why I've put you where I've put you. But maybe I'll move you to the other side so that you don't have my back all the time. Oh my God, heaven help me. I'll do it though. I'll do it. Let me show you where this big problem comes from. Come with me. This is why I need to speak to the committee. You see there? Just down there in that last compost bin there. There's the source of my problem. And this is the neighbor's compost bin facing my way, and it has a bramble growing out of it and going into my side, so he needs to sort it out because it's eating into the bottom of my shed as well. For now, I'll sort out this side, and as much as I can go into there and go from there. But let me stop procrastinating, settle you and get going. I keep getting sidetracked. I was going to put you down here, and then I saw one small, what's it called? One small stinging nettle. So when you actually pull it out, look, and the root is actually going all the way down here. This whole root is stinging nettle. Can you believe that? Okay, as you saw, Mr. surprised me by turning up. Oops, sorry. I need to hold on to this. And helping me to cut back a lot. So we are looking so much better than we were before. I'm going to continue. Just had a breather. And that soil there is so good. I really feel like if I do it right, I might try and make it into, make the perfect mushroom bed, especially with the shed, providing shed. But then I really do want it as an area to sit, and that way I'll be able to keep a control of it. So let me carry on. And I forgot to take a picture of before, but this is what it looks like now. Something I'm going to have to do is come round the back here, and as you can see in there, it's a jungle. It's a jungle out there, but I am going to clear it and put cardboard down, and then we'll see what happens. All right, boom boom, let's go. That looks already so much better. So much better. Wow. It's so exciting, and it's not even done yet. Oh my gosh, come and have a look. See, look. I have hope. I really do have hope. Absolutely brilliant. This will make a lovely mini bed for mushrooms. So I just need to finish off in that area there, and I'm going to go move this whole bramble and put it to face the other side in his direction. I'm not touching it because I don't want to say someone touched something. Maybe there's a plan. We do not know. Everyone gardens just differently, but I'm getting rid of it from my side, and then I'll get a saw and just chip all these off. I'm going to get myself a chipper at the end of the month so I can chip all of this and make my own wood chip. Hey, why not? To think I almost paid someone to do this. We're at 12:18. We started at around 10. We had a bit of help from Mr. And look how good it looks now. Totally and completely cleared. And I just need to work my way around. I'm going to take a hole through it and take out as much as I can. And then these bits of carpet are going to go behind the shed to cover it up. And I've done more than I thought, and then I'll get a saw as well to take off a few bits more of the hedge so it's more inwards away from my space. And then we need to get rid of this rubbish. I've decided I'm going to do what everyone else does, carry it off my land, my rented land, and throw it away rather than worrying about getting it dried out to compost down. Okay, let's carry on. I've got in my head the song that goes, every little thing I do, you're on my mind, you're on my mind. You know that song? Anyway, look. Oh, wow. Sorry, a bit sniffly, but we're getting there. Oh my days. It feels much, much better already. Sorry, I'm a bit sniffly because it's a bit windy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rake it. Oh, sorry, again, Stella. Do a little bit of hoeing, as you can see. Take the top edge off, and then it's going to be weed membrane, cardboard, carpet, and ideally probably in this area here I would have done weed killer, but there's a hedge nearby. I'll see what I do, but the aim will be to make sure that I keep it covered. Maybe I'll keep watering it with high levels of salt to see whether or not it will kill off what's here, or vinegar. That's another option, to water this area constantly with vinegar once a week to try and kill off whatever is there. My face is covered in mud, but as you can see, it creeps underneath my shed, which is sitting on a very unstable pallet now because of the fact that it's not as good as it should be. But I think we're going to achieve what I wanted by the end of play today. But for now, let's go and sit down and eat something, and I'll charge up the phone ready for the afternoon work. But for now, I'm just going to go eat. This is why I cannot put down weed killer. See, it's just run away. Earl Grey. It's a big mug, so I'll use 2, and hopefully the water is still hot enough. I need to get a proper thermos for the allotment. Hopefully it is still hot. A bit of milk. Today I'm being good. I'm actually resting, something I don't normally do, which is not very good, and that is why I end up exhausted. So I've just realized that I brought leftover rice, but I didn't bring a spoon. Isn't that typical? And last time when I was here, I said I needed to get a spoon, and I haven't got a spoon to mix this, so I'm going to lock it in place like that, and then just that's it. Let's see how hot this is. Extremely hot. Yep. And then, okay, I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay, time to get going again. And my focus is that area there where you can see all that green rubbish. It's going to be moved and taken to the dumpster area. I'm charging my phone because we've run out of battery on it, so I'm going to use my iPad instead for now. So the picture is slightly different, but it will do. just wanted to show you, I think this area is such rich soil because it looks like it's just been layered and layered with rubbish, so it's easy to pull out the bits and pieces. I need a speaker because it would be nice to have music in the background. So let's see, I might do this and then it lies to me. But look, once you get past this one is it's not coming off as easy. Okay, let's try this one. So anything that can grow back is going. I'm also, see, look. Trying to get as many of these as I can, because if I can get as many of them, then I'll have less. Come on, I took out 2 beautiful ones and now it's trying to show me up by making it extremely difficult to pull out anything. Oh well, okay. This is how easy it's been coming out. So I'm just looking for ivy. I don't want it to reseed itself. I know you needed a small bit of ivy for it to come back. So this whole area I'm going to cover with cardboard. I think I've got some more what they called raspberries down here, so I'll let them grow and keep them maintained every year. So it's going to be cardboard, manure, and we go from there. Pity I can't use any of this like as mulch because it will come back. Okay, I'm going to put you on fast track and then I'm going to go in there and do some more. Okay, I think I'm going to have to decide how much of these roots I'm going to take out and how much I'm just going to leave to time. destroy, as I continuously destroy them every year, going through this same process. At least it'll be more accessible and therefore much easier to clear, because I'm going to cover this whole area with weed membrane and paper. So double barrier it. This blackberry here just underneath, because once the growing season starts, they'll be growing really quickly. So hopefully I won't flip you as I try and get this one right next to. Okay, easing the roots a bit. Let's see if I can angle you a little bit downwards so you can see what I'm trying to put. Ah, blackberry thorns everywhere. I hope I'm not blocking your view. This is so deep. It's not going to come. I'll try one more time. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Hard work, but you know what? I can complain, but the truth of the matter is, I love it. How am I going to go all the way around this root without touching it at all? One more try to pull it out. Okay, stop getting sidetracked, Stella. Okay, that's the best I can do. Okay, time to get this area covered. As I said, I can't put any weed killer down here because you've got birds. So the idea was nipped on the head. And we're just going to have to fight. It's a good fight. Okay, I'll take you back around. Okay, I think it's looking much better. I'm going to probably put the carpet down there rather than my weed membrane, because I really don't want it to grow again. So I'm putting a barrier on top of a barrier on top of a barrier, which will hopefully make it less likely that anything will grow there. And then I'll work on this area where I want to create a mushroom bed. Okay, let's start. I don't even know if you can see me, but oh well. I'm going to start sewing off some of these bits. Okay. Right. It'd be boring for you to watch me do this all the way through, so I am going to speed you up in a minute so I can get on and do it without worrying that I'm boring anyone with what I find totally and completely fun. Okay, let's come and speed you up. Someone has just been to see me again. Second time of the day. Don't know if you can see him there walking away, but he came, and when he came, there he is, just about to show through. Yeah, when he came, he helped me to finish off this area. That's why I stopped recording, because I was like, no, I haven't asked his permission. So I couldn't just sneak in another lot of him. But this area is done. I just need to create a bed here, and the bed will be for mushrooms. I've definitely made a decision. That area is going to end up being a mushroom area. So I'm so excited. So he put the cardboard down because he brought some wine again, and he's left me a little bit of wine, which I'll finish off when I'm done with. So he's done the cardboard for me here. So I just need to put a little bit of cardboard down there just to cover that area as well. And obviously, as a beggar, you can't be a chooser, but he did it well. So, and then he's put all this cardboard down here. And then guess what else we did? We put up these plants. So we dug them into here, and I'm just going to wrap paper around them so they're totally and completely covered. Wrap paper around that one as well, which we've dug back in. I don't know what type of fruits they are, but I've decided I'm going to keep them for a while, just until I know what they are, and then I'll decide whether or not we keep them after the coming growing season. I need to cover this area here with a bit more carpet, and now that I've got my saw, I can cut that carpet a bit more so that it covers less of the space, and I can put it underneath here. So this whole area will remain a non-growing area. And then what I'll need to do is I'll need to buy some wood chip. I'm thinking I'm going to do a Marie Stopes type bed, wood chip and straw all over here. So this is going to be a wood chipped area. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. And guess what I found? Oh my god, I'm like, sorry. I found this. I took my rubbish down to the end of the allotment down there, and someone had thrown this away. So I'm going to use this to store all my pots and tidy them up so they sit by the shed. So that is really good. Everything is looking absolutely much better than it was. And I think the thing I'm most proud of is this. When you look at it, when we first started to now, I mean, how cool is that? I'm sure that other allotmenteers will be so jealous of how well I've actually done this. I need to paint this, as I was telling my other half, and we are going to have mushrooms by the end of this year. That is the plan. Carrots, I couldn't move the box, so I'm going to work around it. And wood chip will be coming. I'll go to the garden center because I can't get anyone to deliver any wood chip for me, and I'll get myself some wood chip because I'm tired of waiting. So it will be manure and then wood chip on top. and we'll leave it like that. This here has a bit of ivy, but I'm sure that we'll be able to work it out. And this will remain this little bit of area that I'll use for storage. These pots with, well, containers with the compost will end up living here, but that's going to happen much later. So for now, step one is to, let's go show you, because I'm just closing shop now. I've done enough. I'm going to get that, put it in here, I think, for a little bit of a fire at a later stage in life, because I'm not taking that wheelbarrow all the way back up there with all that stuff. And then I need to finish off wrapping paper around those bushes I've just bedded in today. And then put something on the cardboard to keep it down. And, oh yeah, get this rid of that as well. Put everything away. And then I'll finish off. And I'll go home and have a soak in the bath. That is the plan. Okay. Now we're nearly done, so what I'll do is I'll go and finish off getting rid of that rubbish in the wheelbarrow, and then we'll take our customary picture by the front of the allotment. But for now, I think we can say with confidence that we have done well. We have done very well indeed. It's looking great all the way through to the back. Very nice indeed. And it will be great when everywhere is as good as we would like it to be. But for now, this is enough. I've achieved more than I thought I would, and it sparks joy. So tomorrow, if I have the energy, it will be the front garden. But for today, I think we can say it's been a success. Oh, it's perfect as planned. I need to get rid of that potter there, and my glove needs to be put away. But other than that, I'm nearly done. Okay, we're done. I'll just show you what I've done from afar, so we see the progress, and then we're done. We're very done.
Good.
Oh, I forgot.
With all the fruit trees in.
This lives in my car.
Looking very good indeed.
It has a saw in their car, but I've often found a use for
near
it.
future. Cabbages still hanging on by a thread. But let's go take our usual finished picture. Apologies for that. I've still got the phone and the tripod, so okay, this is our point of reference. It looks much better now. And one is content and happy to say it's been a good day of work. Yes, and hopefully I haven't left any tools out, because one of the key problems I have is every time you come, you pull out a whole lot of things and then you forget to put some of them away, and then you come back and you find them destroyed. But I think for today we have done well. So until the next time, have a good week. Bye.